One of the world's top VTuber agencies has crumbled almost overnight. Major stars are quickly vacating, charity funds have vanished, and executives are publicly admitting failure. This is the downfall of VShojo. Hello and welcome back to Briefcase Law, where we unpack the legal world one case at a time. The storm began when superstar VTuber Ironmouse announced her exit from VShojo, claiming she'd been left unpaid and that over $500,000 raised for the Immune Deficiency Foundation never reached the charity.
I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the Immune Deficiency Foundation is owed over $500,000.
For those who don't know, VTubers are online content creators who use a virtual avatar to interact with their audience. Ironmouse is a prominent online persona and a talent of the VShojo company. She has a significant following for her humor, creativity, and strong community interaction, while also being known for her openness about having common variable immune deficiency, also known as CVID, which causes her to be sick and remain isolated for long periods, as well as strong advocacy to the Immune Deficiency Foundation, a foundation that aims to improve the diagnosis and quality of life for every person affected by primary immunodeficiency. Such a strong claim has led other VShojo artists and contributors to step forward, revealing that many of them haven't received pay in months. Kason, for example, another popular creator known for engaging personality and diverse content, claimed non-payment had gone on since September of the previous year. This chain reaction triggered immediate effects, including mass resignation, public outrage, and even allegations of doxing by insiders. To provide more context, the missing $500,000 isn't just a PR nightmare, it's potentially criminal. Under US law, especially California law where VShojo is based, funds collected for charity must, by law, be delivered to the charity, like wire fraud, embezzlement, or misrepresentation. If the allegations are true, this could mean jail time for corporate officers. On the other hand, there's speculation that VShojo might declare bankruptcy. Now, there exists a special exemption for the situation called the commission exemption in US bankruptcy law, which could give priority payout for unpaid commissions if 75% of a contractor's earnings came from VShojo in the prior 12 months. Here's the catch. Normally, wage claims have high priority, but contractors are usually last in line, unless a court reclassifies them as an employee. VShojo, similar to many other digital talent agencies, classify most of its streamers as independent contractors rather than employees. This is a crucial distinction. Companies must meet strict criteria to call someone a contractor. If the company controls a talent's working hours, branding, or even their virtual persona, the law may classify them as an employee, thereby entitling them to prompt payment, benefits, and stronger legal protections. Basically, all the perks of labor laws. However, with VShojo classifying them as contractors, even with the commission exemption in place, and with California being a state which tends to interpret ambiguous cases in favor of classifying workers as employees, it doesn't look too good for Ironmouse with the bankruptcy filing. Some viewers may be concerned about the repercussions of talents breaking their non-disclosure clauses, NDAs. Luckily, in the US, and especially California, laws prevent NDAs from silencing individuals around criminal activity or unlawful/unpaid wages. Whistleblower statutes also protect talents who speak out about crimes, and retaliation against them is illegal. So no need to worry. Facing mounting public pressure, VShojo CEO Justin Ignacio steps forward with a public statement claiming that quote-unquote VShojo has failed and that he quote-unquote mismanaged the company. He continues by alleging quote-unquote the business failed to generate the revenue we needed to sustain the model and eventually we ran out of money. He admits that VShojo used money raised by their talent's activity, which was intended for charitable initiatives, instead of paying it out properly to smooth out the poor company finances in secret. most likely referring to Ironmouse's fundraiser money. This public admission of mismanagement and the use of charity funds for operational expenses could be used against VShojo in court. Were this to be taken to court, though, given the claims of non-payment, charity funds, bankruptcy considerations, public admissions of mismanagement, and whistleblower protections discussed, the court may rule in favor of the towns, particularly if they can establish that they were effectively employees, thereby leading to the enforcement of wage claims, restitution of charity funds, and potential criminal charges despite bankruptcy filing. VShojo could employ a variety of ways to manage its debt, such as asset liquidation, investor support, negotiation with creditors, etc. As of now, former VShojo talents are now returning to indie careers, owning their virtual avatars, but many losing money. Legal proceedings seem likely, and fans are awaiting resolution on the missing charity funds. While Justin apologizes for his decision, the fans and creators remain unsatisfied, and Ironmouse cannot reveal too much information because of possible upcoming court proceedings, not due to NDAs, but rather to protect her legal positioning prior to potential lawsuits or mediation/settlement negotiations. And that's our case closed for this episode. Thank you for tuning in to Briefcase Law.